even further beyond!
Yeah, my name is Zakashi, and in this video we're going to be doing a should you summon for this Legends All-Star Volume 9. We got God of Destruction Toppo, which I'm actually very surprised that it's actually coming to Legends at this period in time. And then we've also got the assist unit Super Saiyan 2 CAULIFLA, who has Kale alongside her. This banner is actually dropping today when I'm posting this video. I'm recording it, so it's Wednesday the 1st of September. First pinch project Thursday of the month, that childish stuff, you know the vibes. But yeah, I'm not trying to hold you guys up too long because it's going to be obviously the kit breakdown, and then at the end I'd actually give my opinion on whether I think these guys are worth it. But hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this video. If you haven't already, make sure to press that subscribe button on this grind to 25,000 subscribers. Yes sir. All my social media links on the left. This is the YouTube channel, but we've got a Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, and a Discord link all in the description below, so make sure to check me out on all of those. But yeah, I'm not going to hold you guys up any longer. Let's actually get into the video now. So first things first, I just need to point out that this is an all-star banner, so you can do discounts on it, and for every multi that you do, you actually get a guaranteed sparking every single time. Just looking at the other sparkings on the banner to see if they have value for you. So you can see it's mainly like Universe Survival Saga based, and then there's Super Saiyan God Vegeta here, Champ is also there, Battles. But yeah, I don't feel like there's a much value on the other characters on the banner in my opinion. So if you're summoning, to be honest, it's just for these two that you're going for, but maybe you have someone here that you also have interest in. But the fact that you can do discounts straight off the bat, I'm gonna say it's not a necessity for you to summon on this banner. Like, you don't need to be hasty until the last day unless you really want someone, and that's even assuming that they're that good. So just do discounts every single day until the last day if you're in need of Chrono Crystals. But then like, that's all I pretty much got to say. We're just gonna look at their kits now. So actually gonna start with Toppo because I feel like he's more hyped, so let's get him out the way. Universe 11, you know the tags and whatnot. Got him here at 6 stars. I'm gonna do both of them at 6 stars because they're obviously not Legend limited characters, so it makes it easy to actually Z power up. Stats are actually pretty decent at 6 stars, I'm not gonna lie. Defenses are okay. Main ability, I forsake all else, destroys all your own cards and draws ultimate arts. Universe Destroyer next, increases ultimate damage inflicted based on the number of arts cards destroyed. So at 4 cards he does 100% extra ultimate damage, which is actually quite a lot, I'm not gonna lie. That could be very explosive, but we'll have to see how it feels on the battlefield. Like this, seeing this, it gives me FSK vibes, I'm not gonna lie. But if you can get the full 100%, hopefully it's not misleading like that full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. But yeah, he restores his health by 30 and ki by 50, and then draw speed as well, which is kind of neat if you want to do cards after the ultimate arts. The first unique ability, Lock on Rush. The following effects occur when this character enters the battlefield. Restore own ki by 20. Randomly draws 1 new card when you have 3 or fewer cards. That's pretty neat. -10 to own blast arts cost, cannot be stacked. Okay. It can be cancelled though. Reduces next damage sustained by 40%, so he's tough as well. Inflicts all enemies with 2 subs counts. Activates 4 times. That's going to be annoying. The second unique ability applies the following effects to self when this battle starts. Plus 90% to damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled. Reduces damage received by 20%, cannot be cancelled. Applies the buff effect, nullify abnormal conditions up to 3 times. Just the regular stuff that they need to actually just keep up. Applies the following effects to self every time this character uses a strike or blast attack. So he actually gets blast damage, activates once. 50% for 15 timer counts. Okay. Or what if it switches every time? Okay, I hear that. And then plus 50% to key recovery. Okay, so it happens every time he switches in, but only once for 15 time accounts. That's pretty neat, I'm not gonna lie. And then strike is regular, blast is regular. Blue card, it's looking long range, plus 25% to damage received. All enemies, which is actually useful to actually do damage to the whole team. That's actually a W. And then destructive blast, destroys all of your enemies' cards. Inflicts all enemy attribute downgrade, plus 30%. All enemies is a W. Damage received for 15 time accounts, minus 70% to health restoration, and then you can combo everything into it. The ultimate arts deals massive explode damage, applies the following effects to itself upon activation, plus 20% to the ultimate damage inflicted for free time accounts, applies the following attribute upgrade, minus 100% to enemy sustained damage cost for free time accounts, destroy all cards, and he has blast arm on it. 2 blast arts on occasion, sustain damage up, and the Zinobi Universe Survival Saga, God Key, and then all rival universe. So that's pretty neat. Strike and blast attack, very offensive, and it combines both. That's actually pretty neat. I didn't mention it at the start, but I believe he's a green type, green, and then he's also ranged. But yeah, that's Toppo. Now we're gonna go into Kale and Caulifla. So we've got Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla, Kale Assist. They're yellow and a range type as well. Stats are worse than actually Toppo's, which I expected. Makes sense. Main ability, draw the ultimate art, symmetrical blaster, restores own health by 30% and ki by 40. 20% damage inflicted cannot be cancelled, and 60% to ki recovery. This is neat because it stays the whole game, so that probably makes up for the weakened stats. First unique ability, Sign of Trust, applies the following effects to itself when this character enters the battlefield. Plus 8% to damage inflicted cannot be stacked. Reduces damage received by 40% for 15 time accounts, and then draw a special arts card next, but that only activates once. Plus 20% to damage inflicted for 20 time account. If once 20 time accounts have elapsed from battle start, so that also makes up for it as well. The stats reduces damage received by 20% for 10 time accounts when the character evades and attacks with a vanishing step. Okay, so she compensates for using a vanishing step, which is good. And if lists all enemies with no switching for free time accounts after enemy attack is over. Oh, so if they run out of cards and key, they can't just like switch out, which is actually quite inconvenient. The second unique ability, United by a Bond, applies the following effects to itself when battle starts. Plus 25% to damage inflicted, minus 10 to blast arts cost, and increases draw speed. Draw speed is always a W, and these can't be cancelled, which is nice. And then applies the following effects upon landing a blast arts hit. Plus 10% damage inflicted, inflicts enemy attribute downgrade, plus 50%. Damn! To strike cost, you can barely do a strike. For free time accounts though, it's not that long, but that can make a big difference. And then strikes regular. Blast is kind of insane, because this here, she's doing more damage if you try to utilize blast armor against her, which is crazy. So that's a W. That's more than Gogeta Blue as well. The blue card deals massive impact damage, plus 20% to damage inflicted for 15 time accounts upon activation. It has blast armor. That's pretty neat, so it's close range. Green card, strongest force in the cosmos, special move, arts next, restores key. That you only get that once though. Vanishing goes 60% 3 times. That's still a W. Applies the attribute minus 30% sustained damage for 15 time accounts. That's a W as well. Ultimate art deals massive impact damage, applies the following effects to self upon activation. Plus 40% to ultimate damage. Restores when reaches 0 effects, which is nice. And destroys all of your cards and randomly draws 4 new ones on hit. That's actually solid. That's actually solid. Just for doing the ultimate art, and it has blast armor as well. She has 1 of each card. And then rival universe, girls, and Saiyan as well. Okay, pretty neat. Now I'm gonna give my opinion on Toppo first, because I feel like we went through him first, so we should. Toppo, I feel like he's the most offensive green for God Key. Obviously the Vegeta Blue is useless. You can use Green Goku Black, but he's mainly future, and then obviously Vados is a support type. I don't believe I'm missing anybody else, but clearly the God of Destruction Toppo is going to be the most offensive green for God Key for sure. For Universe Survival Saga, it's up to you whether you want to use him or Jiren. I feel like he's more recent, so you might want to go with Toppo, but if you have Jiren, I don't feel like it's necessary to actually have Toppo. But also, like I said, it depends more so on how his ultimate arts hits, because that main ability, yeah, it actually looked really solid. And rival universe, same thing there. So for Toppo, I feel like if you get him, it is a W. However, there's a lot of units in the game where you don't necessarily need to have him. It just depends on what type of game you want to play and how you feel about his kit specifically. But it's not like, I wouldn't say it's a must grab, but it does bring new life to especially the God Key team, with Vados being quite aged and having an offensive unit, which they don't have as a green. Looking into Caulifla and Kale, they are not swapping out 18 on female warriors at all. So girls, like, just wipe that out. They are not. They're just, it's not happening. It's not. Saiyans, I feel like it could be solid, but I feel like Saiyans have Angel Vegeta, which is like severely needed, especially with how people run Super Saiyan 3 Goku, the Zenkai 7, the purple Super Saiyan 3 Namek Goku. Like, I don't see the Kale and Caulifla being used on Saiyans. They might be nice to try out, but I'm definitely not advising you use them on Saiyans. And for Rival Universe, I do see them actually being solid. I believe the only other person there is actually just Rosie. Like, I don't see them anybody else on Rival Universe for yellow. If it's Universe Survival Saga, we do have the TOPPO but honestly, these guys, these girls rather, they're actually pretty neat. So I feel like for especially what you call it, Rival Universe, looking at yellow, I feel like they can take that spot. Champa is also the other option, but I feel like Champa would be more orientated to God Key if anything, but God Key have their own options as well. So with these guys, I feel like they can definitely replace Champa. They have an all-round more solid kit. Rosie for sure, but she might get a Zenkai and then Hit. He's a hard hitter, but he's very old and very weak. So yeah, I don't feel like anyone on this banner is actually very much necessary overall. But if anybody is worth it, Toppo more than the girls, simply because the girls have more substitutes and aren't needed as much. Like, literally they'd only fit on Rival Universe, and then Champa already exists. But yeah, that's gonna wrap up the video. Let me know what you guys think in the description below. Honestly, I'm not summoning on these banners. I'm just gonna do my discounts and then say grace. If I pull any of them, I'll just be happy. But let me know what you guys are gonna do, what decisions you guys are gonna make. I'm gonna leave it at that though. Press that subscribe button if you haven't already on this grind to 25,000 subscribers. Yes sir. All my social media links on the bottom of the screen. This is the YouTube channel where we got a Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, and a Discord link all in the description below. But I'm gonna leave it like that, guys. My name is Zakashi, guys, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Please, lend me your energy!